Good morning. If it is morning for you, it is for me. I'm on my first cup of coffee. Today we're only doing the live readings for you guys, and I do have a little list in front of me. If you want to jump in the queue, you know what to do. If you don't, look at the description box. Actually, let me put it in the live chat as well. Depending on how many people are going to gather today or how this live will go, I will see how to schedule my future lives, because I've done one at a different time. It was really fun. And today it is morning for me. I don't know how it is, what time it is for you, where you at. Oh, see, I'm a little bit sleepy still. I did have that message pinned. How is everyone doing? Hey. I'm gonna take another minute or so to sip on my coffee. And we're gonna dive into your readings. I had a dream just before waking up, as if it was very interesting, as if I was watching someone else's story that they posted somewhere. The place that they were in, I knew that they were somewhere. It gave me vibes of Arabia or a big Muslim city, and I was able to see kind of red sand. It's almost like red sand mixed with rock. And then they lifted their camera. They were going with a lot of kittens next to them. Like, I could see their feet and little kittens next to them. And they lifted the camera up, and I saw a river, like a massive river, really wide. And right next to it, there was a city on the other side. And before that, there was this massive castle with domes on it. It was super cool. That's the last thing that I dreamt of just before waking up today. Maybe someone who's gonna be watching this live will have been to a place like this, or maybe lives in a place like this. Now, during these lives, as I talked a little bit last time, even if I'm doing reading for someone else, and if you haven't booked with me for the live mini readings, if you do feel an urge to click to watch the live reading, it is very possible that you are there to listen to what I gotta say for someone else, and it may be very applicable to you, so keep that in mind. Listen, I'm gonna try and write, hey, I got your booking, by the way, but there is no chance for me to figure out how to spell your name. But I'm gonna try. I really wanna try this and write it in the way I see it. Oh my God, I really love this. I wish I knew what this meant. Is that close? Is that close? Okay, we're gonna start just in a minute. Catherine, was that you? Okay, let's go. Let's go. First person. And you can watch this later. You can pre-book with me and watch it later. If you are not sure which live I've done your reading in, just send me an email. I will try and find the link for you. Okay, we're starting with Pratibha. And you want to know advice for your career. What is your advice for your career? The sun is shining, it's very nice. Where I'm at. So you are graduating this year. Any advice related to your studies that's going to help you? Okay, let's see. Any advice regarding your studies? What topic to focus on? What to focus on? And what is the best course of action that will help you? Okay, 1 second. I feel like I need one more deck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I do see you going somewhere. I know this is a random message, but I do see once you graduate, there is a trip that is taking place here. Okay, the best advice for you. Listen, when it comes to your graduation, when it comes to tests, in general, your cards are asking you not to overthink. That's going to be your worst enemy. Would it be looking for a job later on? Your mind at times moves very, very quickly, your thoughts. And a lot of times it messes everything up. So let's say if you did have a test and if you knew a lot and if you took time to practice, you took time to learn, this can be wiped away for you here with the Eight of Swords once you feel stressed or once you start overthinking. So same would be if you do have to take a test, if you start overthinking, or if you come back to the questions and correct yourself, don't do that. Do not come back to correct yourself. And your cards are saying believe in the first answer. Or when you're going for, in the future, once you'll go for a job interview, you know, we'll be chasing for jobs, don't second guess yourself. Even if you're not 100% sure of the answer, stand strong with the answer that you're giving. Okay? Another thing here, what's important here for you is that the trip that I am seeing taking place. I do see physical movement here. One more, you're gonna have to find really good balance between I'm working on my career, on my studies, and I'm having time off to meet people that I love. This is gonna be super important for your emotional well-being right here. And this acts like a break for you. It gives you a break. It eases your head. It relaxes your mind. And it's really important for you to relax your mind consistently so that everything that you've learned so far and everything that you know, it's being digested more easily. So having a really good balance between I'm working and I'm doing this thing and I'm learning, I'm researching, whatever you're doing, and I do have time off. Especially meeting the people who feel very close to you, who feel like family to you. These would be the people that you love. And make sure that you're not, again, feel like my mind is in prison right now. Once I get to that state where I feel imprisoned by my thoughts, everything flies out of the window. So watch out for things like that, okay? Everything else, it's good. I do see you succeeding. I do see you being happy with what you have achieved, which is a nice thing. One thing that you need more of is believing in the self. Overall, this is a very positive reading, telling me that there will be rewards for your hard work, and those rewards will be really, really pleasant. Just watch out for getting stuck in your head, right? Overthinking situations. That impacts your knowledge at that time, because even your knowledge may fly out of the window and you go, oh my God, I knew this. Now I don't know the answer to that. So can you do breath work? Can you do grounding before anything important happens in your career in the future? Find your technique. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Find your technique and make sure you're well balanced. My time off with my people, with my tribe, and I'm coming back to the career life, you know, and I'm thriving there. Okay. Next we have Jala, or Yala. I'm sorry if I have butchered pronunciation. Okay, today's today's topic for you guys is career, as I see. You said I need some advice on a specific job offer. Should I fully commit to it? Is it trustworthy? Nice. Okay, let's go. I want to check in. If you committed to it, how would it go? If you committed to it, how would it go for you? Will that job offer be good for you? Will that job offer be good for you? Would you be happy taking it? And anything else that we need to know? Let's see. Anything else that we need to know? Is this trustworthy? Is this trustworthy? Is it trustworthy? I keep hearing breaking the ice. Listen, the way this feels to me, it has its own pros and cons. The cons would be the kind of the darker side of this, or the bad side, however you want to word it. There may be something to do with the money, or how much money you're getting, or what kind of contract you got. One thing that you may not necessarily like, it's something to do with, if this is not money, then it's something that you don't get that you want. But this feels like a good stepping stone to me. So listen, this is not going to be all rainbows and unicorns, this job, but this would be a great breakthrough for you. This is giving you, or will be giving you, some sort of recognition in the long run. This would kind of set you on a path to a better understanding where you're going next. This would give you quite a lot of good experience. I really want to highlight this for you. Yes, this job will not be perfect. This job offer is not perfect, but for you and your growth, that would be great. That actually would be great. And I keep seeing you breaking the ice I'm hearing. So maybe something that you're doing in this company, in this job offer, requires you to break the ice, requires you to maybe shake some things up here. Make sure that you do communicate clearly with what you need when taking this job, okay? You're very clear beforehand, before signing any papers. Make sure you ask enough questions so you know what you're signing up for. But I do see compromise here. I do see peaceful resolution here, meaning that this may be the job, I don't know what you're doing, but this may be the job that requires you to find solutions. And I feel like you're pretty good at that. You're pretty good at that. There may be a situation where you're going to have to discuss what's good, what's working, what's not working with someone in your job. It may not be the most pleasant, but again, I feel like this would be building you up in the long run, building you as a person, building your character. There's a lot to learn through this offer. And yes, a lot of times we learn not because it's all rainbows and unicorns, but because we have to go through challenges. And I really feel like this offer would be able to give that to you. So depending on what you need, you know, I do feel like once you do get your feet warmed up, you'd feel good in this place. But again, I keep hearing that this may be a stepping stone, meaning this may not be your very long-term job, but it's the expertise or the knowledge you're able to get from this will be very valuable in the future. Overall, solid cards. I don't have anything here that would tell me, hey, tell her to run, or watch out for this, or, you know, this is gonna go really wrong. I don't have those cards. I do have celebration. I do have solid foundation, success with effort. I do see you building yourself up. Maybe a lot of people, what may annoy you, you will be needed very much, and sometimes it may be very draining. Or the job itself may be draining, where I see a lot of people needing something from you. But for your own growth, this is a good place to be. This is a good place to be. Keep hearing building character, building character. By the way, don't be afraid of failures. If we don't fail, we don't know. We don't grow. We don't learn. We don't know what we could have done better. So don't be afraid to fail. Sorry about this noise. Let's continue, shall we? Next we have Maria. And by the way, Maria, these are two, I don't know if you are, these are 21 readings, or if translated to pounds, these are 16.10. I know it can be confusing at times, especially if you're here for the first time. Let's see. You also want to know about career. So we do have themes for the live readings a lot of times for your personal readings. People come to a specific live for specific questions, and it happens where you all guys are asking about the same topic, the same area of your life, which is nice to see you vibing. Alrighty, let me read your question. Career, next 7 months. Okay. Congratulations for your rewards, by the way. Good job. Okay, will you have opportunities for growth? I read a bit of your backstory. And I want to use the Healing Lights Tarot for you. Next 7 months, will you have opportunities for growth? Interesting. It's very clearly showing me that you are gonna be very likely moving on from this job. See, your cards are showing me the, the unknown. I keep waiting for something, you know, but this is kind of pissing me off by now. That's what kind of energy this is. And it is very likely that you're going to walk away. And some of these thoughts maybe already have crossed your mind. This feels like I'm not able to show. This is, the Magician energy is the way you appear in your workplace. You have a lot of potential, a lot to offer. And if you do look at this Magician card, we have, seems like there is a storm happening. There's lightning happening, right? It's a very powerful energy. You do have a lot of power to you, but maybe you're not able to put it anywhere in this job. And kind of expressing the self and being able to show your skill set, you're very talented, by the way, that makes you very happy. Where this situation where you're like, okay, this will come in, I don't know with the Moon card, I am not sure, will I get this, will I not, what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's very kind of misty. It's like when I try and tap into the future in this job for you, it feels like there is a mist in my eyes. I'm not able to see much clearly, and I feel like this season in this job for you is coming to an end. You yourself don't see. You asked me, will I have opportunities for growth? You yourself will be noticing that there are no opportunities for you for growth here. Therefore, you may decide to end this journey. Okay? It's very straightforward. Yes, I do see that there may be stress, anxieties, uneasiness. What is the best advice for you here? What is the best advice for you here? Be curious. Tap into the Page energy. Page is a child, and Page is very curious. Makes phone calls, asks questions, searches for things that he finds interesting. He or she, doesn't matter, right? This is a curious archetype. This is the archetype that goes to explore and finds what they're looking for. So tap into the Page's energy. Since this is the Page of Pentacles, this is relating to your material world. It's related to your work. Do not be afraid to be a new person again, a new person in the workplace again, right? This also at times represents an intern energy, but not necessarily that you are an actual intern, right? That's not the case for you. It's a person who comes to work in a place that is new for them. So they have to be shown around, they have to meet people, right? I am new. Don't be afraid of that in the coming 7 months. Any other advice for you here? Any other advice for you here? Don't limit yourself, okay? When it comes to a job, and if you're seeing that the job itself is limiting you, there are other places in the world where you could grow. So don't limit yourself, because you're gonna end up heartbroken over and over and over again. And this, we're talking about career, but your cards are talking about emotion. So it's something that you probably really love to do, but maybe you don't have kind of a vessel. You can't find a vessel for that love to pour into the job as much as you'd want to. And that's why your heart is the one that is being highlighted over here. Don't limit yourself. It's very likely you're going to quit this job. It's very, very likely. You have 8 of Cups, you have the 10 of Swords coming to the end of this journey for a reason. Not spontaneously one day waking up and saying, I don't have another job lined up, I'm going to quit my job right now. No, we're not doing that. We are being clever with this. One day you're going to sit down and really evaluate the situation, and you're going to make a decision based on that. Okay? It's like, I keep hearing the cycle, the season in this place is coming to an end for you. Don't feel sad about it though. I feel like you've taken already as much as you could have. Does that make sense? Next question. What vibes do you give out to this individual? How does this person feel? There's lack of closeness here. It's like this person is looking away. Metaphorically speaking, of course. What vibes? I don't know how close your relationship is with this individual, but I don't see anything that relates these two people on a heart level. I don't see that at all here. I don't see a solid ground to base the feelings off of. So maybe there was no solid ground to begin with. Therefore, it's hard to tap into the feelings. This person is being shown in relation to you as someone who is minding their business, someone who is looking forward, thinking about the future plans, and as if you are standing just somewhere further away from this individual. I don't see a connection here. So I don't know what kind of relationship you are in with this person, but there is no connection here. Therefore, it's hard to determine the actual feelings. The vibe you give off to this person, it more so feels... What's the word I'm looking for? This person thinks that you are fair. This person thinks that you could be... But again, I'm not getting any romantic vibes that this person would think of when thinking of you. What's the best advice for you here? What is the best advice for you here? Oh, that sounds a bit harsh. But hey, you know me, guys. I'm here to tell you what I see. Don't lie to yourself about this, is the message that I'm getting. Don't lie to yourself about this situation. You know the truth, but maybe at times you don't want to see it. The best advice would be to keep this relationship platonic. I do see this person having commitments. I'm not sure if you know about those commitments though, but this person has commitments. I won't get too much into their personal business, but that's what I see. Anything else in regards to feelings? See, again, I don't get the feeling part of it here at all. It's like this person is looking elsewhere. They're trying to figure out what's their plan for the future. They kind of like separate from you, completely separate. I don't get feelings here. I don't have a solid ground for feelings here. So I don't know what has happened between you two, or what you've been going through, or how close you are, but I don't have a solid ground for them. Yes, Five of Pentacles. No, this is cold. This is cold. And if you wanted... If a person was interested romantically here or in any other way, right, that is warm, that is nice, I would have to have very different cards here, which I don't. But I'm never here to just tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what the cards are telling you. Hope this is helpful. Okay, let me check the bookings once more. If we don't have anyone else, I'm going to go and make some content for YouTube, guys. If you have any ideas, you're watching this, for the next pick a card, drop it in the live comment section or in the comment section after I finish this live. Because I'm very open to ideas, and I want to do topics that are not very frequently seen on YouTube. Because you have thousands of topics on love, on romance, and it's because a lot of people are addicted to to those readings, and I don't feel like it's a healthy space to be in, to be honest. And that's why I avoid doing feelings, or I only do the readings based on feelings when I truly feel it, when I truly feel called to sit down and I go, okay, I gotta talk about love today. I will see. I will give myself a moment before I do a reading and see if any downloads come up. But thanks for being here. I'm gonna come on the next time to do the live. I will post the schedule for the coming days on my, follow me on Insta. It's gonna be much easier for you to see my posts on Instagram, as well as here on the community section. I know a lot of people don't see that, so that's why I'm asking you to follow me on Insta. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye for now.